Back at 7:42 in this morning, we have a rare look inside what may be the nation's most controversial church. NBC's Andrea Canning spoke with a woman who grew up as a member of the Westboro Baptist Church before escaping for a new life. Andrea, good morning to you.
Good morning, Savannah. Very interesting story. Libby Phelps-Alvarez is offering insight like we've never seen before into the Midwestern church, known for its hatred of Jews and gays and its infamous protests of military funerals. They say they're following God's will. She says for 25 years, her every move was scrutinized by the tight-knit church run by her family until one event changed everything.
You got your filthy perverts over here.
It's the church best known for its perceived hatred, with hurtful protests at events many consider to be sacred.
They think that they're the only ones that are going to go to heaven. And if you don't go to that church, you're going to go to hell.
Libby Phelps-Alvarez was born into the Westboro Baptist Church. Her grandfather founded the Topeka, Kansas church that some believe is more cult than congregation.
Do you feel like you were brainwashed looking back?
I almost think I was brainwashed into thinking that I wasn't brainwashed.
The members say they are true believers in God, but their messages target gays and Jews, even children. The church posted this tweet last year. Westboro will picket Sandy Hook Elementary School to sing praise to God for the glory of his work in executing his judgment. From the time she turned 8, Alvarez would protest funerals around the country. In 2011, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled the protests are protected by the Constitution.
Why protest military funerals?
They think that they're fighting for a nation that supports homosexuality.
At what point did you finally start to think, this is wrong, what I believe in, what I've been doing?
I had a friend, and her husband was in the military, and he died, and we picketed his funeral. I wasn't there, but my family went there, and I didn't think that it was right. There was a point when we started praying for people to die, and I didn't actually do that, but I was around when they did it.
4 years ago, she says she packed up her life and quickly left while her parents were at a protest.
I was terrified. I was never going to see my family again.
That must have been the hardest thing you've ever done in your life. How did you break the news to your parents and the church that you were gone?
I didn't.
Have they tried to reach out to you in any way?
My aunt emailed me and said that nobody wants to talk to me anymore.
Alvarez still has regrets for hurting people, but is embracing her new life with open arms.
I've done so many things that I couldn't do. I've traveled to different countries. I got married.
You got your first haircut ever?
Yes. And I got my ears pierced, and I didn't think I would ever do that.
Do you hope that other family members have the courage to leave? What would you say to them?
I would tell them that I love them and that people aren't evil like we were taught. Even though I'm crying right now, life isn't full of sadness and sorrow and disease and heartache, like they told us. You can lead a happy and good life.
A life, she says, for the first time has brought her peace and independence.
Libby lives just 35 miles from the church, but says she still hasn't spoken to her parents for all these years. She's now sampling different churches in her new world, but hasn't settled on one yet. We reached out to Westboro Baptist Church for a comment, and they did not respond to our request. And she says that this church believes they are saving people with their views.
Well, it's a perspective we don't often get to hear. Andrea Canning, thanks for the story. Appreciate it.